I'm done. I am done looking for house helps, as in like done. Yes, I have 4 kids. Yes, I have a full-time job. And yes, I know we need a house help. But you know what? The kind of months, well, the kind of time I have had looking for house helps within the last 3 months, I am just done. Time out, as in like, no. If you'd like to know why I am done looking for house helps, and 9 tips that I've discovered of why I should no longer be at the mercies of house help, keep watching. And if you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's get on with the story. So now my story starts in December. Yes, this is where everybody's stories with house helps normally starts. In December, we had a nice help, and she was going to take her annual holiday. She had only worked for us for 2 months, but anyway, it was time for her to go take her Christmas break and everything. So we agreed that she's going to take from 19th to 27th, because I was working on 28th and I needed someone to come, and I needed her to come basically. And she had only worked for 2 months, so basically it was a lot of leave days for someone who has only worked for two months. But it is Christmas, everyone needs to go home and spend time with their family. So I was like, okay. And then we agreed very clearly she's going to come back on 28th, very clearly. So she left. Yeah, she didn't come back. Chick was a no-show. She did not come back. Tried calling her, everything, her phone was off. It was a sad day for my household. Well, not that sad, but anyway, I still had to go to work, and thankfully my husband, being the ninja that he is, stayed with the kids as I traveled for work for about 3 or 4 days. Now, I come back from work, the new year starts, so I'm looking for a new house help, okay? Then we found a new house help. So she was okay, she was nice. She stayed with us for 2 weeks. And then one day, I had been working the night shift, and so I was taking a nap during the day. I'm sleeping nicely, it's around 1 o'clock. Then I hear a bang on my bedroom door. Bam, 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 bam. So of course I'm startled. I'm like, oh, what's happening? So she calls me, she tells me, oh, by the way, I've been called. My house is on fire. On fire. Yes, her house was on fire. So of course I was like, oh my gosh, okay, you need to go. Her kids were big, they were like in high school. So I gave her the money I had, and I told her, okay, you go. Take care of your stuff, take care of your family. Yeah, so she went, and thankfully no one was hurt. So she told me, now, in hindsight, I can neither confirm nor deny that her house was on fire, because yeah, we all know some stories come up sometimes. So basically I gave her, and she went. And then I kept calling her, of course, how you guys doing and everything. Called my friends, told them, you guys, this chick's house has burnt down. So people were just preparing donations to give her. And then after like 2 days, I told her, okay, you can come and pick up some stuff from my house just to take care. To sort you out. Kitchenware, cutlery, blankets, bedsheets, anything that I had extra, basically. I told her she could come and pick. So she came. Now, when she came, I told her, okay, you just take as much time as you need, but I will need you for just 2 days on Monday and Tuesday, because I'll be going to work and my husband needed to travel. So I told her, if you can just come for these 2 days, then we'll give you as much time as you want, and then you'll be able to come back when you're ready. And she was cool. She was like, yeah, I really need this job and everything. So we were like, fine, cool. So now she went. So now it's Sunday. The day I'm supposed to go to work on Monday, and my husband had traveled. So I'm calling her. I need to tell her, are you still coming and everything? I called her. She didn't pick. Have you ever called someone for a whole day? Like literally a whole day. The phone is ringing until it just stops ringing. And I was like, oh my gosh, I am cooked. I tried calling our cleaning lady who comes once a week to come and just, stand in the gap for me for those 2 days, but she was not available. She was engaged and everything. So I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do with my children? I was not jazzed, but such is life. Thank God for big sisters. So I called one of my sisters and I told her, this is a crisis. I need someone to take these children for 2 days. And she was like, of course, bring them. So I took my children, and of course for them, it's all fun and games. They were having a great time. So yes. So now it's Monday. I'm starting to look for a new house because obviously this one now has become unreliable and my life has to go on anyway. So I started looking and looking. Now a friend of mine knew I was looking for a help, so she called me. She's like, oh, there's this chick, she's really nice, she's really looking for a job, please call her, I'm sure she'll be happy to work for you. So I called this chick and we talked. It's Monday, and she sounds like she's okay with the whole situation. So we agreed that we will meet on Tuesday and come home with her. So fine. So I'm like, yay, now my problems are sorted. Now Tuesday, come Tuesday, I wake up, get ready, go to work. As soon as I'm just about to start my meetings like this, it's 8 a.m., I get a phone call. It's the girl that we spoke with on Monday, and she tells me, by the way, I'm going for an interview. I'll let you know how it goes, whether or not I'll be coming. I'm like, interview? I thought you had an interview with me yesterday and we already agreed you're coming to work. She's like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you know, and if they take me, then I won't come. If they don't take me, then so I was like, no. If you're already hiring someone who you know is looking for another job, then you know she won't even last. So basically, I mean, that's the last I heard of her. I don't know whether she got the job and everything. That was the last I heard of her. I wish her all the best, but now I was back to square zero. Then I remembered in December, flashback to December, when I had been looking for a help, when my other one didn't show up on 28th, one of my cleaning lady had told me she knows someone who needed a job, and she had given me this number. But when I called this chick, she was like, I'm in Kisumu, but I really need a job and everything. Oh, I have a child. And I was like, okay, chick, you're in Kisumu. How am I going to help you? You're in Kisumu. So I don't know. I know you need a job and everything, but I can't help you. But she sounded really desperate. But anyway, so now I got the one who's housebound and I moved on. But even after I got the one who's housebound, this other one in Kisumu kept calling me like, if you hear someone, please let me know. And I told her, okay, the best way for you to get a job is if you're in Nairobi. And she's like, yeah, but okay, fine, I'll try to come to Nairobi. But I told her, if I hear someone, I'll let you know. So now it's a few months later, I'm the one who have heard of me. I need someone. So I was like, hey, remember that chick? And she sounded really desperate. And the fact that she kept calling me even after she knew I had found someone, I was like, okay, poor chick, let me just help. Now, I never, ever sent fare for house helps to come. But this chick was very persistent. This chick sounded really desperate. And here I am desperate. I'm like, let me just help, do one for humanity, help people and everything. So now, the other one has gone for an interview and has not shown up, so I called her. This is now Tuesday, and I've told her, are you still looking for a job? She's like, yes, I really need a job. And I'm like, okay, so how much fare do you need? She's like, she needs a K. I'm like, okay, for 1,000 shillings from Kisumu to Nairobi. Then she's like, she sends me a message. She's like, okay, I also need 200 shillings to take me from where I am to Kisumu town. I was like, okay, and when will you come? She's like, tomorrow morning. I will leave at 5 a.m. So I was like, cool. I sent her the money. She confirmed that she has received. So I came home and I was like, phew, at least now I have a house help. So now it's Wednesday. Now I was waking up early because I was having some really early morning meeting. I called her at 5:30 a.m. and she's like, yes, we've just left. I should be there by 11, midday-ish, 1-ish. So I was like, cool. So I started my meetings. Now because I had meetings the whole day, I couldn't call her, but I kept sending her like messages. So where have you reached? I'm in Nakuru. Okay. 2 hours later, I asked her, where have you reached? She said, I'm in Naivasha. I'm like, cool. So I told her, when you get close to Nairobi, let me know so that I can call my border guy to come and pick you. They have a border guy, so he knows our place and everything. So yes, at around 3 p.m. I'm like, where are you? She's like, I'm almost there. I'll let you know when I get to town. So now, since she said she's almost in Nairobi, I send her number to our border guy and I call him. No, I actually sent him a message. I was like, yes, there's this chick, please pick her up for me and bring her to our place. He's like, cool. So at around 3:34, my meetings were over. So I call the rider. I'm like, hey, Nashon, have you talked to this chick? He said, yeah, I called her. She said she's almost here. So I told her when she gets here, she should tell me. I'm like, cool. So I'm leaving for my meetings. I'm leaving, so I'm driving home. And then I'm calling again. I'm like, I know I'm calling the girl. So she says she's almost in Nairobi. So yeah. Yeah. This is why you guys are allowed to punch me. Send me like virtual punches. Because obviously, you know, she didn't show up. She didn't show. I had been chatting with her the whole day and she knew she's not going to show up. I mean, seriously. If you were just going to take someone's money, just take the money and switch off your phone. I mean, that's it. You don't have to keep stringing her along. But I think she actually came to Nairobi. I think she really wanted Fair to come to Nairobi, but she had no intentions of coming to work for me. I mean, like, seriously. I mean, like, who does that? I mean, for real? Anyway, that's the day I decided, you know what? I'm done. I'm like finished this whole situation with Househelp. I'm done. I will quit my job. So I went home, my husband was back, and I told him how I am from now henceforth a stay-at-home wife. Done. Me, I can't live my life like this at the mercies of people who take your money, who don't show up. Meltdown, classic meltdown. And then my dear husband was just like, okay, calm down. Take a deep breath and let's just go back to the drawing board. And by the way, but seriously, you know what I decided? I am done looking for a house help. You know what I said? If anyone wants to work for me, let them look for me. Do you know how the job market works? The job market works like this. If anyone needs to work for a company, a certain company, you apply to work for that job. And then it is up to the employer to decide whether or not they are going to give you the job based on your qualifications. I don't know why when it comes to this other side of things, the tables are turned like this. The employers are begging people to come and work for them. I mean, I know I am a good employer. By the way, I did 2 videos on how to treat your house helps well on this very channel a few months ago. If you're interested, please check out those videos. And by the way, I was not just saying things. That's how I treat my house help. And I like to believe I treat my house help well. And so basically, that's when I stopped looking for a house help and I said, the word is out there. If anyone wants to work for me, let them call me, let them apply, and I will decide. So yeah, we stayed without a house help for like a week because of my grandstand. And people were calling me, by the way, guys were calling me like, oh yeah, are you still looking for help? There's this chick, she needs a job. And I'll be like, you know what, give her my number. Let her call me. Like, I'll decide whether or not I want someone. And so, yeah, basically I stayed. By the time the 1 week was done, I had like 3 to choose from, and yeah, I chose one, and here we are. And I was able to do that because I have taken these 9 steps to stop being at the mercies of house helps. And before I get into the 9 steps, let's make them 10 steps. And step number 1 is I stopped being desperate. In fact, a friend of mine said something that was so cool and it made so much sense to me, because she was like, the day you decide that you're no longer desperate for a house help, it stops being an issue. And I was like, yeah, that's exactly where I am. I mean, like, because that day I decided, you know what? I can literally do without one. Yes, it would be hard, but I am not to that point where have you ever seen when it's December and hey, you guys know these Facebook groups I'm talking about where people are posting, oh my gosh, my house help is leaving. What am I going to do? Is she going to come back? Is she going to come back? Oh my goodness. And you know that desperation makes you make some other weird decisions, and just, you know what, I decided I am not desperate. Tip number 2 is, basically, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know that I am a huge proponent of the Fly Lady system because it has helped me to put my home in order. Everything, not everything, but my house is basically organized in such a way that I am able to keep it clean, I'm able to keep my people fed without stressing while still having a full-time job. If you're interested, check out that video, which I'm going to put a card just here. The Fly Lady system will sort you out any day. Tip number 3 is, I love batch cooking. I thank God he helped me to discover that I can actually batch cook, because I normally cook 1 month's meal for my family and I just put them in the freezer. So whether or not I have a house help or not, whether or not I am traveling for work or I am around and all that, I know for a full month my family has ready-made meals. And tip number 4 is, my husband and I have decided we are a team. We are a team. We are like this when it comes to taking care of our children. Because if you're like from the mountains, in French we say, yes, an elephant has never not been able to carry its own tasks. So us guys, we normally say, you know what, our kids are our tasks, we can handle them. And so when my husband and I work together, we're really able to just keep everything moving, whether or not there's a help. And I thank God for my husband. Let me just take time out, break. Let me just love on this guy, because let me tell you, I have the best husband in the whole entire universe. Yes, he does not subscribe to the school of thought that children are the work of the mother or the work of the wife, because he helps me. We are a team. He is so amazing with the kids, and it has really, really taken the burden off of my shoulders. So yeah, teamwork makes the dream work. Tip number 5 is, a cleaning lady will help you to take care of your home, to do those things that you might not be able to do if you don't have a house help. I have a cleaning lady who comes once a week to clean the entire house when I am not able to do it. She doesn't come every week, because most of the time I am able, using the Fly Lady system, to keep the house basically clean. Our house help, who we have, and yes, we have a house help, her work is to take care of the kitchen, the living room, and the main bathroom that the kids and her use. But I take care of the bedrooms, I take care of the ironing, the folding, and all that using the Fly Lady system. And that's very key, because I'm able to do it, a little every day. Tip number 6 is, and this is what I mean, have somewhere where you can, if you have small kids, where you can take them in case like you're like in a fix. And if you're liking this content, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Please do so. It really, really helps our channel to grow. Tip number 7 is, I thank God for a washing machine, because it has really made my work easy whether or not I have a house help. If you haven't checked out my video on laundry routines, please do so. I will link it right here, just showing you how easy it is to keep your laundry in order when you have a washing machine, if your budget allows it. And I am hoping to one day get a dishwasher when I grow up, but in the meantime, just not having to hand wash all the clothes really makes it easy for me to stay without a house help. And also, even when I have a house help right now, it reduces her workload, which is really good. Tip number 8 is, It is really important for kids to work in the home because number one, it teaches them responsibility. Number two, it helps you out. And number three, it's good for the entire family. Because, you know, as the kids grow, they need to learn how to do a few things here and there. It's also good for their self-esteem. My kids love helping out. They love rinsing dishes as I'm washing. Even when I'm washing clothes, when I don't have a house help, sometimes I have to hand wash a few clothes. And they even help me to rinse them. Tip number 9 is, and I think I mentioned, I might have alluded to this before, whether or not you have a house help, and this is what I came to realize for me, whether or not I have a house help, I realize that it's better for me to know what's going on in my home, how to run my own home. So that number one, even it helps the current house help that you have, and also it just gives her the message that you're not completely reliant on her. I mean, when your house help gets an off day, she doesn't come back to a sink full of dishes, a messy house and everything. And also you get to know how your house runs. So it's really important. And when you're left, when you don't have one, it's not a crisis like, oh my gosh, what are we going to eat? Oh my gosh, what will the kids wear? Oh my gosh, how will I clean my house? Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. When you learn to do your own stuff, it's just like if someone says like they want to go, you're just like, okay, thank you for the time that you gave us. Here your juice. See ya. Next. You know what I mean? Like it really just helps you to not be in that desperate situation. I would highly recommend that you check out those 2 videos that I did on house helps. A lot of this speaks to that. Yeah. And tip number 10 is just let it go. Let it go. Bye perfection. Bye. Because when you just let go of perfection, when you don't have a house help, you don't get so stressed. But if you are the kind of person who you want everything to be done in the exact same manner and everything, it will be so stressful for you. Okay, it will be stressful for the current help that you have. And when you don't have one, you will want to try and maintain a certain, your house in a perfect way. But it's really hard, especially if you have young kids. It's very, very hard. So I highly suggest just do what you can and then let go of the rest. If you have liked this video, don't forget to leave a comment. Let me know which one of these tips speaks most to you. And remember to subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Bye.